Welcome to the Breakup Recovery Podcasts by your host, Barbara Stevens. Discover the wisdom and remarkable insights of Barbara Stevens, breakup recovery mentor, author, and public speaker. Barbara offers programs and solutions for any breakup so you can turn your life around, create lasting changes for the better, and embrace life again.
Hello and welcome to Breakup Recovery Podcast. I'm Barbara Stevens and I'm a breakup recovery mentor. And this is episode number 073, How to Stop Feeling Rejection After a Breakup. Rejection hurts no matter what the situation. That feeling of rejection has possibly happened before, whether it is when you were at school and didn't get picked for a certain team, or you were one of the last ones to be chosen for a team. It could have happened when you didn't get the invite to a party or a gathering and some of your friends did. It could have happened when you were asked a person out and they said no. You could have felt rejection when you didn't get that promotion, that job or accolades you thought you deserved in your workplace. However, the feeling you experience when you're going through a breakup, that feeling of rejection, can be so much worse than any of the other rejections you have felt throughout your life. I don't know what it is about relationship breakups, but that feeling of rejection can cut you to the core. It is possible that when you are in a relationship with someone you truly love and adore, you put your heart, mind and soul into that relationship. They are your world. They mean everything to you. Along with feeling rejection, you are possibly feeling hurt, anger, fury, and possibly failure. Failure that a relationship has ended, failure that you are no longer in a relationship, failure that you could not hold the relationship together. These feelings can lead to insecurity. You may be feeling insecure that you may never find another partner in the future, since though this relationship did not last, so it's not looking good for you for future relationships. You may feel insecure due to the hurtful feelings that your ex-partner has said to you and about you. You may feel that something is wrong with you or you blame yourself for the breakup. You may be worried about your future, how you're going to cope, how you are going to get through your breakup. It feels like you're never going to get back to that happy place you once were because your life has been turned upside down due to your breakup. Maybe start with looking at why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Why are you feeling rejection? Is it because you didn't see the ending of your relationship coming? Is it because your ex-partner was the one who ended it? Was it because they cheated on you? There are so many variables when it comes to ending a relationship and having those feelings of rejection. One thing is for sure, you can't change the past, and if you want to stay stuck in this feeling of rejection, you can just keep having the same thoughts you are feeling, going around and around in your head, possibly getting worse and bigger as you keep adding to your negative story. If you want to move on, then you have to change those thoughts. The way you think about your breakup, the way you think about what has happened, the way you think about your ex-partner, and the way you think about your future. It sounds simple, and it can be that simple if you take the time to try. You could analyse why the breakup happened. However, this is best done with a professional or someone that can look at both sides with an objective point of view. So often you cannot do this on your own, or you have your ego attached to the outcome. So let's say for this episode, you just want to stop this feeling of rejection. Fear might be standing in your way, fear of the unknown, fear that you won't be able to change your thoughts, and in some cases fear that you may enjoy your life. Don't let your fear of moving forward stop you from doing so. It's time to accept that the relationship is over. Talk to family and friends about how you are feeling. Share with them your concerns and worries. They are there to help and support you through this awful time after your breakup. Take some time for yourself, maybe a holiday on your own or with family and friends. Go to a place that is far away from the reminders of your breakup. Some place that you can relax and take the time to reconnect with you and what you want in life. Some place where you can think and plan for your future. A place where the sole focus is on you. how you can improve your situation, and what is going to make you happy and bring joy into your life. When you are still having these feelings of rejection, one of the best things to do is to sever all ties with your ex-partner, if this is possible. I've spoken about this subject a few times in other episodes. I know this is not possible for everyone, especially for those who have shared custody of children. But for those who don't, please consider this option. I had a client that came to me and she wanted to work on getting herself back to a place where her self-confidence was stronger. She had been through a terrible breakup. Her husband had cheated on her, not once but a few times. Each time she had taken him back because he admitted to her that he did not love these other women and he only loved her. She had taken him back the first few times because of the children. She felt that they needed a solid family unit with both parents living together. Over the period of their marriage, her self-confidence had deteriorated. Each time she took her husband back, her self-confidence took a step backwards. She began to question why the man she had married, the man that she had loved so much, could do what he was doing, sleeping with other women. She started to question what was wrong with her. She had convinced herself that it must be her fault. Was she not good enough to hold her husband's attention? Otherwise, why did he have to go and look for it with someone else? Was she no longer desirable? Was her sexual performance not good enough for her husband? As you can imagine, with all this self-doubt, her self-confidence took a beating. She began to second-guess everything that she was doing. What clothes she wore, the colour and cut of her hair, what activities she did, her parenting skills, how she did absolutely everything. I was amazed that she got the courage and strength to end the marriage. For the life of me, I do not know where this strength came from, but it came from somewhere, and she went through with the ending of her marriage. After her divorce was final, her self-confidence was at an all-time low. However, we acknowledged and worked on her strong points. Within the time that we were working together, I did notice every time she had contact with her ex-partner, she would start to self-doubt herself. She would start to fall into that old habit of questioning everything that she was doing and had done. It wasn't until she severed all ties with her ex that she truly began to move forward. It was very hard for her to do this because she had been married for most of her adult life. She wrote him a letter, a very nice letter, not one that was full of accusations and name-calling. It was a simple and straightforward letter that could not be misconstrued in any way. And she said that in her letter that this would be for her own benefit and she would be cutting ties with her ex-partner. After that, I did see a remarkable change in her attitude, her language and her willingness to put everything behind her and to take the necessary actions to begin her journey forward. It was a slow process of building up her self-confidence and self-esteem, finding the things in her life that brought joy and happiness and make them happen. Don't let these feelings of rejection take away the happiness in your life. Look for ways to bounce back instead of wallowing in your unhappiness and dwelling on your breakup. Don't let your breakup bring your life to a screeching halt. There are so many opportunities for you. There are loads of activities that you can be doing to take your mind off your breakup. Don't allow your breakup to control your future. You are a worthwhile person. So now think about, what do you like doing? What experiences do you want to experience? What interests can you pursue? What hobbies do you want to start? What classes can you take? What ignites your passion? You may want to spend time by yourself for a while. Get comfortable with who you are and content with your own company. You can do this without feeling lonely. It's a time taken by yourself for yourself. It's a time that you are not relying on someone else to make you feel happy or fulfilled. It allows you to value yourself. So take your time. Have some fun and reconnect with yourself as a single person. This time can also be taken to look back at your relationship. What lessons can be learned from it? What mistakes have been made, and why and what you can do in the future for a healthy relationship next time round. Self-discovery is an ongoing process. It's a time that you take to find out what you like and don't like, and who you want to be and who you don't want to be. Don't let the fear of what may happen with your breakup keep you from experiencing some of the most wonderful parts of living. Don't let it hold you back. The difficult times are the most valuable times for learning. Take things slowly and start building up your self-confidence, your self-esteem. These are the steps you can control. If you feel that you are still struggling with your breakup, if you are experiencing intense feelings of anger, resentment, and bitterness, and it is taking over your life, I'm here to help you in this area of moving on and coping after your breakup. I work with my clients one-on-one through my mentoring program. If you want to learn more about how we can work together, contact me via email or my Facebook page, Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor, and book in for my free 30-minute sounding board session, and we can set up a time that suits. In this free session, you will walk away with clarity about your situation, strategies and tools to start building the future you deserve, so together we can start your journey of recovery. All my information is on my website, www.barbarastevens.com.au. If you don't want to miss an episode of Breakup Recovery Podcast, subscribe on iTunes, and I would appreciate it if you could take the time to write a review and rate the podcast. Also, feel free to message me with any questions that you have about Breakup Recovery podcasts or subjects that you want me to cover in future podcast episodes by clicking on the contact button of my website or my Facebook page. I'm always looking for ways to help you recover from your breakup. And the last thing I'd like to say is, be gentle on yourself. You deserve happiness.
If you would like to hear previous Breakup Recovery podcasts, visit barbarastevens.com.au. Connect with Barbara Stevens on social media with Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor on Facebook and at You'll Be Okay on Twitter. Read further blogs, view webinar replays, and download your free ebook, 3 Easy Steps to Surviving Your Breakup, and much more at barbarastevens.com.au.